His Majesty King Hamad bin Isa Al Khalifa, the Supreme Commander of the Armed Forces, today visited the Royal Bahraini Air Force. Upon his arrival at Isa Air Base, His Majesty was welcomed by the Bahrain Defence Force Commander-in-Chief Field Marshal Sheikh Khalifa bin Ahmed Al Khalifa, accompanied by National Security Advisor and Commander of the Royal Guard, Lieutenant General His Highness Sheikh Nasser bin Hamad Al Khalifa, BDF Chief of Staff Lieutenant General Diab bin Sagr Naimi, and RBAF Commander Air Major General Sheikh Hamad bin Abdullah Al Khalifa were also present. His Majesty inspected newly commissioned warplanes considered some of the best in the world as part of the ongoing enhancement of the capabilities of weapons and units of the BDF, followed by a briefing by the commander of the Royal Bahrain Air Force on the plans to equip this vital weapon with the latest systems. His Majesty expresses appreciation for the valuable and fruitful efforts exerted by the RBAF brave men, their combat readiness and high level of skill working in unison with other BDF units to carry out their noble national mission in defense of Bahrain. He also expressed his appreciation for the role of Bahraini women in the military and their contributions to the development of their country in all fields. His Majesty entrusted senior officers of the Royal Air Force to convey his greetings and appreciation to all officers, non-commissioned officers and personnel in their various positions, wishing them all continued success. His Royal Highness the Crown Prince Prime Minister Prince Salman bin Hamad Al Khalifa attended today the Concordia unveiling event, a monumental stained glass artwork by international acclaimed artist Sir Brian Clark at Bahrain International Airport. His Royal Highness underscored the importance of developing vital infrastructure and advancing strategic projects that promote excellence and contribute to Bahrain's comprehensive development, led by His Majesty King Hamad bin Isa Al Khalifa. His Royal Highness said that fostering creativity and innovation plays a pivotal role in achieving the kingdom's long-term aspirations. He noted that regarding or integrating art and culture into public spaces enhances both their aesthetic value and the experience of visitors and travelers. He expressed pride in the ongoing development of Bahrain International Airport and its growing international recognition by leading airport rating agencies. His Royal Highness reaffirmed Bahrain's commitment to investing in infrastructure projects that enhance operational efficiency and support national progress.
Your Royal Highness, Your Excellencies, distinguished guests, it is a great honor to join you today to unveil this truly stunning artwork, Concordia. This extraordinary installation adds a bold new dimension to one of the kingdom's most important gateways, an airport that welcomes the world. And that's what art does best. It transcends borders, it speaks to everyone, it brings us all closer together. This visionary masterpiece by Sir Brian Clark proudly celebrates the work of one of the world's foremost figures in architectural art and shines a light on the Kingdom of Bahrain's long-standing commitment to integrating our culture and heritage into national projects. But Concordia is more than just a work of art. It is a symbol of Bahrain's openness, hospitality, and ambition, a powerful first impression of a kingdom alive with culture. We extend our deep appreciation to His Royal Highness the Crown Prince and Prime Minister for making this extraordinary moment possible, enriching not just the airport, but Bahrain's global reputation as a cultural hub. Thank you, Your Royal Highness.
The ceremony featured an introductory video showcasing Concordia, which is 17 meters high and 34 meters wide, making it one of the largest stained glass installations of its kind in the region. His Royal Highness was accompanied by the Chairman of the Board of Trustees of the Isa bin Salman Education Charitable Trust and Chairman of the Board of Directors of the Labour Fund, His Highness Sheikh Isa bin Salman bin Hamad Al Khalifa, while senior officials also attended the event. The first Deputy Chairman of the Supreme Council for Youth and Sports, President of the General Sports Authority and President of the Bahrain Olympic Committee, His Highness Sheikh Khalid bin Hamad Al Khalifa, chaired the meeting of the Supreme Organizing Committee of the 3rd Asian Youth Games, which will be hosted by Bahrain from October 22nd to the 31st under the patronage of His Majesty the King. His Highness welcomed all members of the Supreme Organizing Committee and praised the efforts exerted by all ministries and government agencies to complete all preparations to host the Asian event, which will be held for the first time in Bahrain, stressing the importance of redoubling efforts to complete all the requirements of hosting the event in a manner befitting the reputation of Bahrain in hosting major sporting events. His Highness was briefed on the preparations made by the Executive Committee, where the Royal Medical Services, the Ministry of Information and the Ministry of Municipal Affairs and Agriculture gave a comprehensive presentation on their plans and preparations. The meeting also reviewed the requirements of sports federations and plans for reception, transportation, housing, players' village, designs, equipment and registration of countries. His Highness stressed the need for work and practical achievement of all plans on the ground in order to achieve the best standards and requirements of hosting in line with the royal patronage and the confidence of the Olympic Council of Asia and Bahrain's good reputation organizing various sports tournaments and cycles. Bahrain's delegation of the Parliamentary Division, headed by the Speaker of the Representatives Council, Chairman of the Executive Committee of the Parliamentary Division, Ahmed Al-Msallam, concluded its participation in the 150th IPU General Assembly and side meetings in Tashkent, Uzbekistan. The delegation took part in the meetings of the 215th session of the IPU Governing Council and the work of the General Assembly, in addition to its effective participation in the meetings of the IPU standing committees, the Office of Women Parliamentarians, the Office of Youth Parliamentarians, and the 4th Conference of the Non-Aligned Movement Parliamentary Network. In addition to workshops and seminars that discussed important issues, the delegation was keen to highlight Bahrain's successes and efforts in achieving sustainable development goals, assisting with endeavors in supporting peaceful coexistence and humanitarian dialogue, in addition to the consolidation of official and parliamentary diplomacy and building ties between countries and people, thus contributing to the advancement of common interests. The Assembly concluded with the Tashkent Declaration with a strong call for global parliamentary action that places social development and justice at the center of the political and legislative agenda, coinciding with the preparations for the 2nd World Summit for Social Development to be held in Qatar at the end of this year. Oman's Secretary General of the Council of Ministers, Sheikh Al-Fadl bin Mohammed Al-Harthi, visited the Pearling Path in Muharraq as part of his official visit to Bahrain. In the presence of the Minister of Justice, Islamic Affairs and Waqf, Nawaf Al-Maouda, the Minister of Cabinet Affairs, Hamad Al-Malki, and the Omani Ambassador to Bahrain, Faisal bin Harb bin Hamad Al-Busaidi. Sheikh Al-Fadl bin Mohammed explored key landmarks of the Pearling Path, which stands as a living testament to Bahrain's rich culture and economic heritage and its historical prominence in the pearling trade and diving fields. He commended the efforts to preserve Bahrain's national identity and protect its urban and cultural heritage. He expressed appreciation for the Bahrain Authority for Cultural Antiquities and its initiatives in this domain. Export Bahrain successfully concluded its 2nd consecutive participation in the Hong Kong International Jewellery Show 2025. The Minister of Industry and Commerce, Chairman of the Export Bahrain, Abdullah Fakhru, affirmed the importance of the participation, noting that it reflects the kingdom's commitment to supporting the global growth of Bahrain-based businesses. He described the jewellery and precious metals sector as a key part of national exports, with international presence creating new growth opportunities and helping build long-term partnerships. The participation resulted in over 15 confirmed deals and 14 potential agreements with manufacturers and suppliers of gemstones and raw materials. The 5th edition of the AFA International Diplomats Program continues with numerous lectures and workshops covering political, diplomatic and economic topics. The program is considered one of its kind in creating an open dialogue environment between diplomats from different countries. The program includes introducing participants to the achievements of Bahrain through familiarization tours, field visits and cultural events. The AFA program was one of the winning ideas in the 1st edition of the Government Innovation Competition Fikra in 2018. Bahrain International Circuit, the home of motorsports in the Middle East, opens its doors today to all ticket holders for 2025 Gulf Air Bahrain Grand Prix for the Formula One pit lane round. This is a unique opportunity for fans to have an outstanding experience with F1 teams and their favorite drivers and see their preparations up close for the race under the theme "The Desert Never Sleeps." The fourth round of the season's F1 or Formula One World Championship will take place in Bahrain from April 11th to the 13th. The race will see major teams such as Ferrari, Mercedes, Red Bull and McLaren compete for the honor of winning the 2025 Bahrain F1 Grand Prix. Bahrain's hosting of the 2025 Formula One Bahrain Grand Prix is a global sporting event that highlights the significant progress of Bahrain's sporting infrastructure. The annual event revitalizes the tourism and economic sectors and provides an exceptional experience for motor racing fans. More in this report.
The Kingdom of Bahrain's hosting of the Formula One race annually since 2004 affirms its pioneering position in the world of motorsports and embodies its ambitious vision to strengthen its position as a global destination for major sporting events. Bahrain has transformed the event into more than just a car race by offering a comprehensive experience that combines sporting competitions, entertainment, and rich history.
Really excited about the Formula One. It's something my kids and I do every year. We've always done it since we've lived here. And yeah, it's super exciting. I've just come to pick up my parking tickets. My son, who is a Formula One fanatic, I mean, he watches all the pre-qualifiers all over the world. So when it comes to Bahrain, he's super excited.
And really excited for the race. I think it's going to be a tough one because the season is good going so far. So first time in Bahrain, but nice, excited for it.
Bahrain's hosting of the Formula One race reinforces its global status as the first country in the region to host this major event. The Formula One race has been bringing in thousands of visitors every year and revitalizing the national economy by increasing hotel occupancy rates and revitalizing the tourism and trade sectors. Formula One is not just a race, but a global platform that places Bahrain at the forefront of hosting major sporting events and reflects the development of its infrastructure and ability to host the most outstanding international events.
Following its outstanding success at Skytrax 2024 Bahrain Airport Company BAC, the managing and operating entity of Bahrain International Airport BIA has announced that the airport has won 3 awards for the year 2025. These include World's Cleanest Airport in the category of airports handling up to 25 million passengers per year, as well as Cleanest Airport in the Middle East. The awards were presented at the World Airport Awards ceremony held at the Passenger Terminal Expo in Madrid, Spain, where the Vice President of the Facility Management of BAC, Iyad Ismail, accepted the award on behalf of BIA. The airport was also recognized globally as the world's best airport, serving 5 to 10 million passengers category, in addition to BIA receiving several other distinguished rankings in the Skytrax 2025 awards, reinforcing its global leadership in passenger experience. These achievements reflect the airport's commitment to delivering an exceptional travel experience for travelers and its relentless pursuit of maintaining the highest global standards in all aspects of its operations.